Good morning, Falls Lennox. It's Wednesday, March 6, 2024, and your reporters this morning are proudly representing Mrs. Petro's third grade class. My name is Lucas. My fellow news reporters are Sammy and Juliana. It's our pleasure to share today's news with you. The flag is a symbol of our freedom. It reminds us of the courage of our nation. Please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please return to your seats. Here is Juliana with more of today's news.
Good morning, everyone. Skies in Olmsted Falls will be partly sunny this afternoon with a high temperature of a high 50 degrees. The cafeteria will serve you a healthy and delicious lunch today. Lunch buyers have their choice of popcorn chicken or hamburger or cheeseburger. Now over to you, Sammy.
Thank you, Juliana. And now this week's Bulldog Best Wishes.
Go! Good morning, students and teachers. I have some athletic news for you from Falls Lennox. Our very own second grader from Mrs. Tamura's class was the district champion for wrestling in his age group. Woo! Congratulations, Leif from Mrs. Tamura's class. If you see him in the hallways today, please congratulate him on a great job in wrestling. The girls' varsity team won the district final with a convincing win over Wadsworth on Friday night and will now play in the Sweet 16 Wednesday at 6 o'clock against Fremont Ross. The Lady Bulldogs are the last Cleveland area team in Division I still alive in the tournament. The game is at 6 p.m. at Sandusky High School. Let's go out and fill the gym. Let's go, ladies. The winning continues as we congratulate freshman Luca Salpo in competing in the state level for gymnastics on the uneven bars. Good luck, Luca. Another state qualifiers from the indoor track team are the boys 4x800 relay, Hayden Kaufnow, Jack Phillips, Lucas Pohl, and Ben Walker. From the girls' indoor track team, Megan Maffrey, competing in the high jump and long jump. Good luck to both of those track and field boys and girls. Lastly, the women's lacrosse team came out with a bang with their first scrimmage against Lake Catholic, coming out on top for both varsity and JV. The varsity score was 8-4, and the JV was a complete shutout from their goalie, Emma Geller. This means she didn't let any goals in the goal. They won 5-0. Congratulations to everybody this week. Lots of winning this week. Good week for Olmsted Falls. Everybody have a nice day.
Hi, good morning, Bulldogs. Me and Sally here. Sally wanted to hold the Bulldog Bucks. She's got them with her hat. Isn't that fun? I hope you enjoyed the weather the last couple of days. It was a wonderful surprise, and I hope that you have warm weather gear for the rest of the week, because unfortunately, back to winter temperatures, it seems like. Boo. Now, in good news, I have all these Bulldog Bucks. I have all these Bulldog Best, and I have one announcement that I need to make. So let's get started. We'll give Sally the first turn. Let's see who she pulled here. In Mr. John Henry's class, I have Rami. Rami was copying respectful and responsible. Ooh, setting a good example in the hallway. Love that. And then in Mrs. Vormelker's class, I have Mackenzie. Mackenzie was copying responsible. Looks like she was doing her work when she was supposed to. And, without a teacher telling her to. And then in Miss Doherty's class, I have Max. Nothing circled on there, but I know Max was doing his Bulldog Best. Then, in Mrs. Duray's class, I have Evelyn. it says that she used excellent finger spelling after she tapped out her word. Love those good spelling strategies. And then in Mrs. Melodi's class, I have Brooke. Brooke was copying respectful. Ooh, this is one from music class. You know, your music teacher and your other specials teachers give you Bulldog Bucks too. In Mrs. Burke's class, I have Kelsey. Looks like she was being responsible. And then in Mrs. Rhinus's class, I have Mira. Mira was copying responsible. Looks like she was working hard and doing the right thing. That is the best. Okay, in Mrs. Wallow's class, I have Johnny. Johnny was copying respectful and responsible, being quiet while others were reading. Wonderful. And then in Mrs. Castraba's class, I have Braden. Braden was copying responsible, and it says that he ignored someone when they were trying to distract him. I bet that was hard for you. I'm very proud that you were able to do that. Wonderful. Now, Bulldog Best for 2nd grade. In Miss Dame's class, Bennett. In Mrs. Hoy's class, Hazel. Mrs. Wallow's class, Aiden. Mrs. Seeker's class, Casey. Miss LaGruth's class, Clay and Hudson. Mrs. Melodi's class, John. Mrs. Stotts' class, Haley. Miss Chichester's class, Maddie. Mrs. Tamura's class, Luke. Mrs. Gommel's class, Thea. And in Mrs. Vormilker's class, Evelyn. So proud of you. Wonderful. Sally says, yay, go Bulldogs. Well, just got to work on that a little bit. Now, I need to tell you something. It has come to my attention that a very fun thing that kids think is very fun is roasting other kids. Or I've heard it called burns too. Burning or roasting other kids. This means maybe saying unkind things to them because they think it is funny and they think the other person will think it is funny. Now, here's the thing. You cannot control how somebody else will feel. You can only control your own words, and it's very important that we are not roasting or burning or saying anything, even if we think it's funny, even if it feels like a game, even if you see it on YouTube or on older kids teasing or roasting each other. We are not doing this at Falls Lenox because it's hurting kids' feelings and it's giving kids confused feelings because they don't know if you're being serious or not. So do me a favor, please. Part of Bulldog Best and part of our school rule is being kind. And so it is kind to use nice words. So no more roasting. Got it? All right. Have a great rest of your week.
Hey guys, it's Mrs. Canacci. I have one final announcement for you. The bus of the month is Bus 92. Congratulations, Bus 92. After the morning show, there's a prize waiting for you in the office. So when you are done, head on down. Congratulations, Bus 92.
If you heard your name announced, please report to the front lobby immediately after the morning show. That's our news for today. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everyone.
And let's